We got a fucking raid. Central Committee. Thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good one. The gentleman is like, all right. What's wrong with the main character? He's literally just a wet blanket. He is just like, he is so utterly replaceable. Not the gentleman, the movie, by the way. This is the show that Guy Ritchie made for Netflix. And honestly, it is not good. Let's keep it a $1.50. It's not that good. What the fuck? Why'd you guys say join us in following Nandre? It is literally Central PA that raided me. Oh, Nandre raided me too. What the fuck? God damn. 2 raids in a row? What is happening right now? I'm blessed. Join us in following Nandre. Join us in following Central Committee. We got 2. We got the double raid. What? Double raid, double rainbow, baby. That's crazy. Okay. Nice of them to support small streamers. Exactly. Thank you for the raid, guys. You know, this is finally, I think I can go full time on this. This has been my dream. Why don't you raid more often? I literally raid every night. You are so dumb. I bet you only watch me in the fucking morning, so you never see the end of my stream. I literally raid someone every fucking day. Why are you like this? Unless you mean, why don't you fucking raid while I'm watching in the first hour of your stream? It's because you come in here and you watch for 3 hours maybe, which is understandable, and then you think that like as soon as you're done watching, the stream is over. Just Will and Nez? That's not true. Apparently the Stone Toss, the racist comics guy, had his picture leaked. He looks like you think he does. Of course he does. They want you to raid these guys who aren't streaming when you log off, surely? Yeah, probably. I raid Frogan. I raid Nesua. I raid Will. I raid Carter sometimes. I raid Nandre sometimes. I raid a bunch of people. Like I said, I'm an up-and-coming streamer. Thank you for coming on to my stream. Thank you for the raid, Nandre. Thank you for the raid. Michael from Pennsylvania, also known as I raid Cutie as well. Michael from Pennsylvania, also known as Central_Committee. As you guys know, your support is causing me to be able to do this full time, and also, causing me to serve you 3-minute ad breaks at the top of the hour, which you can avoid by subscribing for $5 or for free. Wish you would have some stripper organizers on stream sometime. Someone told me they met you and that you were disinterested in their stories. Wait, what? I was disinterested in their stories? What? That's not true, but that's pretty funny. Zoantharian, that's what she said. Yeah, they probably came up to me when I'm like trying to escape an event, and we're like, okay, here's the thing. When I go to an event, okay, when I go to an event, and I do it often, when I go to an event as a speaker or as like as someone who is rarely ever outside, there are a lot of people that want me to work with them. So immediately, like if I have to go somewhere right after and I'm trying to leave, people usually come up and they're like, hey, you like, what's going on? Like let's make something happen. Your social battery is probably drained. No, it's because, no, I'm not saying I'm tired. I'm saying like I usually have something else that I need to attend or some shit like that. So then if someone catches me as I'm like bailing out, as I'm dipping, I probably am coming across as I'm a little disinterested. I asked Hassan once if he would raid me. He said, be quiet, loser. This is my space. I am the leftist god. He then called me the F slur and got into his gold-plated Hummer. This is true in a real story. Yes. It's likely that you need to recover from doing such a difficult and physically taxing job. Yes, that's what it is. Thank you, 35 month subscriber. That's exactly what it is. Listen, guys. I dropped a tactical F slur in that altercation that was very real, okay? A big one. And I did it so I could show my interlocutors that the word doesn't scare me. Okay, someone has to have the copy pasta. Interpol, Romanian police POV, yes. I work 23 hours in a labor factory and you're a better worker and the most leftist ever existed. Thank you. The presumed shared knowledge of goblin porn still sticks in my brain. He has so many good fucking bars, dude. He is the GOAT, really. VAUSH is the GOAT. Here's the, yeah. In this video, I drop an N-bomb. Big one. hard R. I did this to show my interlocutors that their language doesn't impress me, that their slurs don't frighten me or disarm me. You can see from their reactions that it worked. They were clearly taken aback. It was a power move, which I am entirely unashamed of, but I understand how that language might have upset some of you. This is an example of what I would call an invocation of a slur's power for good, but that's a subjective judgment. I invite you all to discuss this in the comments, critically or otherwise. I can just like, dude, I love this so much because it appeals to like a very specific person, and that specific person is so down. Good girl. Don't you dare. It's like this is so tailored, so perfectly catered to like the whitest dude you know, okay? The whitest dude you know who's on his own personal journey to unlearn some of the toxic things that he had learned. So we finally arrived at a guy who also wants healthcare, but also will say the N-word tactically. You know what I mean? It's like, it's so perfect. It's so online. This guy exists only on the internet and also in high school, but usually you can just kind of like smell him and avoid him. Whereas on the internet, you really can't because they have the capacity to make like 1,000 different fucking versions of this. As a black person, real, it's cathartic to have someone else say this. I shit my pants, not only to prove that I'm in full command of my body, but to disarm him into asking, doesn't his mom do his laundry? Yes, it's so good. It's perfect. I found someone whose job is harder than yours. What? Japanese man rents himself out offering nothing in particular? Why are you trapping females on display? Are you talking about my dog?